Hi, my name's Courtney, and today we're going to play Would You Rather. I'm going to try to logic out some of the different items that they ask me and try to get what the majority of people have picked, or maybe I might just go ahead and pick whatever I feel comfortable with the most, and if it's not the majority, then oh well. First of all, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. This is the first video, if I end up putting it on YouTube, that I have made where I'm actually, on screen. I only made one other video on my channel, and it's basically a music video with the lyrics of a song that I sped up through Nightcore, and so we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. So here's my screen. I already have one question up, but it's answered, so I'm just going to go ahead and skip it. So, if I were a pirate, would I rather have a pet monkey or a talking parrot? Well, I really like the monkey that's in Pirates of the Caribbean. Of course, most monkeys won't be able to get shot over and over again, or other things happen to them without dying. So perhaps I would go with a talking parrot, because I would sit there and go talk to it, of course. If I were to do that, it would probably say really stupid things all the time when I don't want it to. So, I think I'm still going to go with it. And 40%, roughly, 39. Next question. Would you rather live in Hyrule or live in the Mushroom Kingdom? Now, first of all, I don't really know what Hyrule is. I've heard of it, but I don't know what it's associated with. Mushroom Kingdom. I'm sorry. I'm a big Mario fan, so I'm gonna have to go with the Mushroom Kingdom. I got the majority. If we're going to school or work every day, would you rather eat breakfast of only jelly beans or eat breakfast of only hot wings? Well, I'm not a big fan of jelly beans. I like Micro Max, which I guess is kind of close, but hot wings, they would definitely wake you up because you get spicy. And you're probably getting a decent amount of protein from having chicken, so I'd probably go with that. Yeah, so did a lot of people. If you can only drink beer one way or another, would you rather drink beer with a raw egg in it or drink beer with a tablespoon of castor oil in it? Isn't that something they put in cars? No. Is it? I don't know. I just know you're not supposed to consume it, I don't think. Unless it's the cooking oil. You know what? I'm gonna Google it. Just so I can have a decent understanding of what I'm dealing with. Oh, is that? It looks like it's a product you put on your body. Yeah, okay, so they're saying that it has some kind of benefit to it. So I would say castor oil. Now, I'm not even 21 yet, so I don't even drink. But I don't think I could consume a raw egg. Most people would have. By the way, I'm hoping that this turns out alright because my computer is making a noise like it's overheated, but I just checked that it shouldn't have been too hot at all. So if you're not hearing me correctly, I apologize for that. Would you rather have your elbow joints facing the opposite direction, like bend that way instead of that way? Or have your knees facing backwards? I feel like the knees facing backwards would kind of make you walk similar to when you're walking with the scuba fins on, where you kind of have to go over. Because you're bending your knee a different way. But I don't know if I could deal with elbows. I mean, I guess I could sit like this on the table, but with my arms inside. This is a tough one. I mean, I guess, we'd get used to either one. I'm just gonna go with the elbows because I feel like the knees would make you walk kind of funny. You know, the elbows really wouldn't do much different. Yep, see, 57%. So, okay, so, would you rather sleep in your parents' bed every night or weep every time someone tells a joke in front of them? Well, my parents are divorced, first of all, so you have to pick one or the other, plus their significant other. Weep every time someone tells a joke in front of me. Well, usually whenever I hear jokes, it's from my boyfriend who is telling them to me on purpose to make me cheer up if I'm sad. So crying because of a joke probably would kind of ruin the whole purpose of that, so I'm gonna go with sleeping in the bed. Yeah. And plus, you know, parents could do things that they do when you're not there, I'd hope. Okay, would you rather live in ancient Greece or ancient Egypt? I'm kind of a fan of both, but there'd be a good chance I'd be a slave in ancient Greece. I'm not sure about Egypt though. Possibly. I'm not sure. There's a lot of sand there. I'm gonna say Greece because I'm like I took Latin in my freshman year of high school, and they talked about Rome and the Greeks a lot, so I think I know a little bit more. I feel safer with that, so I'm just gonna go there. Yeah. I think it's the sand. I mean, I live near beaches. Sand can be awesome, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. Okay, so if you had psychic powers, would you rather be psychokinetic or telepathic? So telekinesis is where you move objects with your mind. Telepathic is where I believe it's where you you can hear people's thoughts. Psychokinetic is a new term to me though. I mean, I've probably heard it, but I'm just gonna look it up just to be on the safe side. I'm one of those people that just want to understand what is going on. If I don't understand a word, I'm like, I want to go look that up real quick, or you explain it to me. So, it's an alleged psychic ability allowing people to influence. So, kind of like, you know, the theory of alchemy, maybe without physical interaction, or they're just not changing it, or they're just moving it. Oh, it's an alternate for psychokinesis. Okay, so would I want to move things with my mind, or would I want to move other people's minds? Moving things with my mind could be awesome, because I'm a lazy person. If I don't want to get out of bed just go get me a drink, I could just like move the cup towards me. I'm just double checking to make sure I'm not mixing this up with anything. Yeah. Telepathic, not telekinesis, my bad. All these terms. Yeah, okay, so that's what I thought. I'm gonna go with psychokinetic. Must be going for that. Okay, you know, y'all can do you. Would you rather sound like anyone you want or speak any language you want? Well, I don't really have a problem with my voice, so, and I'm not really like, you know, that big on impressions. I used to be able to do, you know, a couple, like when I was younger, I could do like bubbles from the Papa Girls kind of well. But, you know, you didn't change my voice, and I can't do it anymore. But it's not really important to me. Speaking your language, that would be very helpful. It could help you get a job. It could help you talk to new people, see new places. You wouldn't have to hire a translator. That could be really good. Or you can become a translator. If they include sign language in there. as well, that'd be helpful. I mean, I know just a small bit of sign language. I'm gonna go with any language. Yeah, I feel like that would be more beneficial. Okay. Be a blonde or be a brunette? Well, right now my hair is blue with some green in it. I'm naturally a brunette, and honestly, I feel like that fits me the best out of the two choices. Because I had blonde hair for a little bit, artificially, and I had so low self-esteem because of it. I didn't like how I looked at all. My roots started showing, it got even worse. But it would make my hair dyeing a lot easier because to do blue, I have to dye it blonde first to get the most vibrant color possible. So, if I'm not dyeing my hair, I'd go with brunette. If I am, I'd go with blonde. But overall, I'm just gonna have to go with brunette. Yeah, plus blonde jokes, Some people say that I act like a blonde anyway, though. Would you rather clean a room covered in blood or clean a room filled with poo? Either one can give you, diseases. I am a germaphobe. So, clean a room that a murder's probably happened, or an uncontrollable person's period. Just kidding, I don't think that would happen. Or clean a room with someone who just shit a lot. I think I would go with blood, because it doesn't smell as bad as the poo would. And I think since it's like mostly liquid, then it would be easier to clean up instead of poo could be like liquid and solid and solid flesh meat. I'm just gonna go with the blood. I'm squeamish, but I think I can handle it to that extent if I absolutely had to. Maybe. Okay, would you rather be married to someone who is a know-it-all or very ignorant? Okay, so a know-it-all, they can get kind of annoying if they don't realize that they're a know-it-all and they just keep going and going and going, even if you try to say something to them about it, if it really annoys you. But a very ignorant person, you have to constantly stop and try to explain things to them, and that can be very tiring and very frustrating. So I think I'd go with the know-it-all, because then, maybe I'd get to learn something new that way. I mean, it would eventually get annoying, maybe if that person could, ease up on it, if that's possible, then that would be ideal, but if they can't, I think I'd stick. Okay. Would you rather be Alexander the Great of Greece or be Genghis Khan of Mongolia, I'm so sorry. I don't know why that slipped out. Alexander the Great. Okay, they're both men, so, females out. I know a little bit more about Alexander the Great than Genghis Khan. But it's still not a lot of information. Part of me wants to say he was the guy who supposedly played a violin while his town burned down to the ground. But nobody really knows for sure whether that actually happened or not. And of course I could be mixing this up with another Greek or Roman person. But I want to say it was him. But overall, I want to say that they're, Alexander the Great was, adored, and Genghis Khan, if I believe I'm correct, I want to think he was probably more feared than, adored or loved. So I guess I'll just go with Alexander. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so would I rather have my leg be painlessly amputated and only be allowed to use a peg leg as a prosthetic replacement, or have one of my toes be amputated with a dirty cleaver every year until you have none left? Okay, so would you want to lose a leg and it'd be painless and you get a prosthetic? Or lose one toe a year in a very, dirty, probably painful way until I have no toes left? I think I would miss a leg instead of just the toes. If you choose a blue option, peg leg whenever you want, or use a wheelchair. If you choose a red option, your toes will be amputated January 1st of each year. The cleaver has a 20% chance of causing a painful but non-lethal infection that lasts a month. I'm gonna go with the leg. Yeah, most people did. Okay, so I think I'm gonna make this the last question, cut the video short, or off per se. Okay, would I rather only be able to laugh at violently racist jokes, or only be able to laugh at intricate Star Trek jokes? Now, I am not a fan of Star Trek. I've never seen any of it. I may have seen one episode in my entire life. I've never seen the movies. I'm a Star Wars fan, or a Star Trek fan, so I would have to know a great deal about the show in order to get the jokes, so I guess that would come with it if you chose that option. Violently racist jokes. I want to say those probably come around a little more often, especially here in the South. But that could get you shot if you were to laugh at that. Of course, if you're in the company of people who would say that, the person saying that would probably be most likely to get shot over me. And sometimes I do laugh at jokes that are, a little edgy, but I never really have those true feelings of that person. It's more of oh my god, that's so wrong, but you still kind of chuckle under your breath kind of thing. I am not a racist. I try to be nice to everybody. Star Trek jokes aren't hurting anybody, I doubt. The racist jokes could be hurting somebody. They could be promoting, I always try to promote being good to people, and that could be promoting, being mean and, thinking that it's okay to make these jokes when it's really not. This is a tough one. I picked a good one for the last one, I guess. I guess on that note, I'm gonna go with the Star Trek jokes. But, I'm already borderline kind of nerdy, so might as well push me off the deep end. Okay, yeah, so okay. It was almost pretty close, so. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I want to thank you for watching. Like, comment, or even subscribe if you want me to do more of these, or if you enjoyed the video. I'm welcome to suggestions, just as long as, be kind about it, don't be rude. Of course, there might be somebody who does that anyway, but, whatever. I'm going to put music in this video, and I will leave all the details about that, where I got the music, in the description. And also, I want to thank a specific channel, the David A. Cox YouTube channel, and I believe, let me go find it so I don't say the wrong thing. He taught me how to do his tutorials, taught me a lot about editing and the iMovie program, and I just wanted to thank him for that, and all the people who are behind his website. I believe it's PCC Online, or PC Classes Online, something like that. I'll leave that in the description as well. But yes, thank you for watching, and I might see you again.